My college fling's wife announced their baby is named after a dear friend. I reached out to him, but his response only deepened the mystery. So, fast forward a few weeks, and there I am replaying every possible scenario in my head, half nervous, half giddy, like a school kid meeting a childhood friend after years apart. Ben was the one to suggest a get-together, maybe feeling nostalgic in his new dad role, brimming with this effervescent dad happiness that seeped through his eager messages. I'll admit, my stomach was a chaotic knot of whimsy and worry as I walked into this coffee shop that somehow always felt like stepping back into a fluorescent-lit high school hallway. It was too bright, too odd, and every corner carried whispers of the past. I tried calming myself with Zen breaths, focusing on each inhale and exhale, when Ben walked in, his kid in tow, wearing a clumsy grin that stretched between his freckles like a bridge built from our shared past. You would have thought from the buoyancy in his hello that our daily banter hadn't paused since graduation. It felt bizarrely mundane, yet deeply retracing, like picking up a sentence we'd paused years back mid-thought. In one fluid motion, he balanced baby care with laughter and launched us into an episode of old film marathons, drawing parallels between now and the then without having to delve too deep into the patches of our old lives we'd sealed away. It was like he wielded this superpower of brushing aside complexities while suggesting an invisible thread binding us to something greater. That's when he dropped it, in the hum of industrial parenting. He wanted his family to be connected to something good. Those words, something good, hung like motivational quotes in the vestibule of my mind, reshuffling snippets of blurred life events, reappearing like those life coach platitudes that somehow stick just long enough for you to look twice. As I looked over at Ben's kid, those small eyes penetrating the tired veil surrounding them, responding to his name, my name, it struck me with a clawing insistence. It's a peculiar kind of striking realization when you see your essence mirrored in those eyes and hear a name already embraced, a name whispered softly, but with all the acceptance of the world. In that reflection, a determination unified us, rationalizing this full-circle dance of conversation and connection as if all of it boiled down to a singular resonance that acknowledged where we stood and where we once paused, misunderstanding the goodbye as finality. Yet here we were, an echo of that small summer spark that meant enough. Something good as he and I stood holding on to its intangible strands. In my mind, laughter rippled across the tables, echoing against the walls. My heart settled into the rhythm of realizing happiness was neatly slotting back into its rightful place, a recalibrated bubble waiting to burst forth. Ben held this unnamed essence carefully as if cradling a discovery waiting to be fully understood. A curiosity piqued, and whispering into the bubble, could its name be simply us?